Hi, friends. It's really easy for authors to get off track when they've got their momentum up and they're writing and writing and writing. Sometimes they can accidentally write about more than one topic. And you really want to try to keep your personal narrative to just one topic and maybe save the other topic for a future story or another piece of writing. Um, because you don't want to rewrite your whole story to fix the story, and you don't want to throw away a good piece of writing, one revision trick is to perform surgery on your writing. So I'm going to read a story, and you're going to think and you're going to decide what I should maybe remove from this story. What is a separate topic that maybe doesn't belong in this story, but it's still a good piece of writing. Okay, the story is called My First Sleepover. I had butterflies dancing around in my stomach on the night of my first sleepover. I had been to lots of birthday parties, but never one where I spent the night. I had been waiting on this for 4 days. I had my bags packed and I was ready to go. I kissed my dog Muffin and waved goodbye to my mom, and I was gone. Muffin is the sweetest dog ever. She is the color of butterscotch and her hair is smooth and silky from the touch. Every day when I get home from school, she's waiting for me at the front door. The first thing we did at the party was eat pizza. I was starving, so I ate 4 pieces of hot, gooey cheese pizza. It was delicious. So this is a really, really good piece of writing with lots of strong verbs and like specific nouns, and it's just really, it's well written. But there are 2 topics in this story. The title is, the title is called My First Sleepover. So there's the sleepover, this first sleepover, that's one topic. And then the second topic in the story, can you think about what the second topic might be? She kind of jumped around from the sleepover to something else. That second topic is her dog Muffin, which I'm sure her dog is so cute and so fun, but I feel like that part doesn't really belong in this story. It might belong somewhere else. So I've actually included this story as a PDF underneath this video, and there are 2 stories. We're gonna do this one together, and the second one you're gonna do on your own. So it takes a lot of practice to perform surgery on your stories, so we need to practice. Funny thing though, I have so many of these like lying around, so I thought I would, since I'm performing surgery on my story, I thought I would wear a surgical mask because that's what surgeons do. Okay, so I'm reading my story, and like I said, you have this too. You can print it off. It says, I'm going to go back to right here. I kissed my dog Muffin and waved goodbye to my mom and dad, and I was gone. And then that's where it jumps into Muffin is the sweetest dog ever. So I feel like starting there, I'm going to mark it where it says Muffin is the sweetest dog ever. I'm going to put a little bracket. Muffin is the sweetest dog ever. See how I did it in orange? She's the color of butterscotch. Ooh, I love how detailed that is. She's the color of butterscotch and her hair is smooth and silky to the touch. Every day when I get home from school, she's waiting for me at the front door. So that's still about the dog. And then it gets into the first thing we did at the party. Okay, so that sentence, we're back to the party. So right after door, I'm going to put another little bracket. Okay. When you do this, it might be a good idea to have your parents help you, just so you can really, especially for like the second story, they can really help you make sure what you're cutting out is what you should be cutting out. So I'm going to cut out just that section about her dog. Just a few sentences. I'm performing surgery, so I have to be very, very careful about where I cut. And I don't want to cut off more sentences than I need to. So now I have the end of her story and then the 2 parts here. Let's see, I'm going to cut right there on that line and right before where it says Muffin. Because I might want to write a story about Muffin. I'm pretending this is my writing. if I were her, I might want to write a story about Muffin down the road, and this is a really good little section about my dog Muffin that is a really good piece of writing. I don't want to just throw it out. So I'm going to take these two pieces I have here and here. It doesn't fit together perfectly like a puzzle, but I'm going to tape it to my notebook so that I know what parts I want to leave in. So I am taping this piece of writing. If you have a glue stick or you have some tape at home, now would be a good time to get that out. You can always pause the video. So that goes there. And what you're gonna do after you do this with the first piece of writing, the My Sleepover, we're doing this together, then you're going to do this surgery practice on the second story that I've included. It's called Day at the Lake. You're gonna read Day at the Lake and you're gonna perform surgery on that story. So this doesn't fit perfectly together, but now I've taken out the part about the dog so I know what's going to come next. After you're finished performing surgery on the story Day at the Lake, you're gonna take your own piece of writing, one of your stories that you're really into and you're really working on and you feel really good about it. I want you to make sure there's only one topic in the story and you're gonna perform surgery on your story. I will say I want you to have your parents help you with this part because I don't want you to accidentally take out a part that really does belong in the story. I'd say double check, get a second set of eyes to make sure that that is a section you can take out and glue or tape somewhere else in your notebook. And I'm going to take this part about the dog and I'm going to tape it to a new blank page just so that I have that piece of writing in the future if I ever decide that I want to finish this story about a dog. So I'm going to, about Muffin, I'm going to tape this to a new page in my notebook because I might want to use that someday. It's still a good piece of writing. Okay, so now you're going to work independently, friends, and send me a picture of a before and after if you've revised any of your writing. Okay, thanks.